All right, Mr. Subramaniam, am I saying that properly?
Subramanian.
Subramaniam, I'm
got it.
close, okay. All right, an organization that you belong to, Fund for Modern Courts. They published a report recommending that the state of New York enact policy changes to protect individuals from ICE interference and overreach by ICE in New York courthouses. Are you familiar with this?
I'm not familiar with that particular
You're not familiar with the purpose of the organization?
No, I am familiar with the purpose of the organization.
Okay, and their policy recommendation. Are you familiar with this? This was published before you joined the organization. So you joined an organization that was explicitly advocating to help illegal immigrants evade and circumvent federal immigration authorities. Are you aware of that?
I am not aware of that particular.
You never had any knowledge of this?
Well, as you said, that particular statement had been made
So
when I
you
was
joined the
not-
organization but didn't read the statement or what they were for?
Well, to be clear, the Fund for Modern Courts mission is to increase transparency in the state courts, increase diversity
Okay.
in the state courts, and to achieve changes in the state court system to make
And
it
one of those
more available
changes,
to-
one of those changes that they were advocating for was to help illegal immigrants evade. What does that word mean to you?
Well, as I said, I'm not familiar with the
Okay.
statement that you're referring to.
They were going to help them evade ICE and evade the overreach of ICE. So do you endorse this policy? Do you think that it is appropriate for someone who is requesting to sit as a federal judge to support a policy and an organization that says we're going to help you circumvent the law?
Thank you, Senator. That statement, I'm not even sure what the policy is. As you noted, it was not a policy that was enacted during the time that I was affiliated with the organization, and it's not something
This
that's been-
organization has activist immigration goals, and you chose to join the organization. Did you join it for that reason?
No, as I said, the primary mission of the fund.
Do you believe that the states and the state courts should interfere with federal immigration law, yes or no?
Well, thank you for the question, Senator. I think that's a question for policymakers.
No,
You
sir,
can-
it is a question for you.
As
It is a direct question for you, sir. Are you advocating that people should be evading federal law because you're requesting to sit on a federal bench?
Absolutely. And as a judge, I would faithfully apply federal law applicable in any case that I handle, even-handedly, to protect and uphold the law and push forward the principle of equal justice under the law.
I'll have more for you on that. Mr. Chairman, I just think it is such an imperative that people that are wanting to sit on the federal court respect the rule of law and the application of the rule of law. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yield back.
Senator Hirono.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome to all of the nominees, your families, and your friends. To ensure